we're going to get us a reading for the sign of Scorpio. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, bottom of the deck, we got a divine feminine. Okay? So, hell, what more needs to be said? We got a divine femme, you know? Somebody's crown is being adjusted, okay? This is a balanced feminine, you know? Somebody who's very abundant, prosperous, intelligent, you know what I mean? Attractive, confident, wise, loving, baby. Okay. We ain't even got to keep on going through all that, right? Okay. So, first card out, we got clinging. I see why they clinging. Somebody is holding on to you, baby. Obsessing, spying. They can't let you go, okay? We got karma. So, that's karma for this individual. They're having to deal with the consequences of, you know, their actions is what it seems. Okay, somebody may very well have been like a thrill seeker. Okay, so Scorpio, is giving that you got somebody shocked right now, baby. Somebody is really thrown off by the trouble that they're having, you know. It's given this was unexpected that they would be clinging or holding on to you. That's a confession that they have. Something they need to come clean about. That's something that's not easy. Okay. And we have soulmate energy here. So somebody really want to confess some type of deep love or something like that that they have for you when it comes to like a connection. Somebody is definitely looking at some type of messages or something like that. Yeah. You may have said something to somebody with this shocking. And again, karma, cause and effect, baby. Somebody gotta pay. You hear me? What's going on? So, baby, somebody obsessing over getting a second chance with you. They feel like you guys can reconcile. You can make amends if you give it an opportunity. Okay? It seems as if you have already started something fresh, though. You know, somebody really wants a second chance to take things in a new direction, but certain things can be repaired is what I'm hearing. Okay? So, baby, somebody is actually shocked that you view them as being, like, non-committal. You view them as being forbidden, like you know. You don't want to touch them. Look, withdrawn and self-nourished. So it seems like you have withdrawn from this individual. That may be what you're expressing in these messages or unveiling to somebody. It's giving somebody want to confess to you, though, Scorpio, that they're lonely. Somebody feels like isolated, singled out. And they really like have some type of strong, intense emotions when it comes to like desiring a fresh start with you, wanting to do something over. Okay. See, we got nourished. It seems like when it comes to this unity, you know, this strong love that you feel, you pouring it into yourself. It says self-growth, self-focus, soul finding, you know. It's something about you learning a lesson when it comes to getting to know other people, and now you desire to get to know yourself. Okay, but you have an individual who is longing for you, baby. They want to apologize to you. We got depth here. Okay. So something is deep when it comes to, again, this wanting to make amends and this obsessing. Okay, it's something that somebody thinks about on like a consistent basis. I'm hearing morning, noon, and night. Okay. Somebody feels as if, you know, you're a valuable, like, key factor when it comes to the karma that they're receiving. Okay. Somebody didn't see the beauty in the situation when they was in it. We got chemistry here. Attraction, spark, passion. So somebody has some type of deep chemistry. Look, releasing. You've already letting it go. Letting it go, moving on, walking away. When it comes to this lusting energy, that's what somebody is shocked. They're shocked that you won't even like have sex with them. You won't even bond with them any. You won't even confide in them. When it comes to these confessions, whatever somebody is saying to you, baby, it's like you're withdrawn. You're already disconnected. And see, with this forgiveness, like somebody really desires some type of forgiveness, some type of apologies. They really want you to be open-hearted, receptive, you know. They want you to be vulnerable with them again. Yeah. Look, but when it comes to this self-nourishment that you're doing, it seems like this is your new obsession. It's something about like you adoring yourself, you being joyful, happy, you addicted to this self-healing, like, again, with this soulmate energy, like, yeah, no. And see, it's making me feel like it's something that you pour into an individual. When it comes to this deep love, this nourishment that you provide, you know, that's what creates this obsession here. Or that's what created this obsession, this infatuation with the way that you nourish your soulmate. Okay? You were open-hearted though, and the individual was withdrawn. That's what they want to be honest about. Okay, so it's something about you getting your chakras in check, Scorpio, because with this releasing, lusting, shocking, like somebody is thrown off. Maybe you practicing like abstinence or something like that, or, you know, practicing celibacy or something. Yeah. But baby, when it comes to this thinking of you, you remember what I said, morning, noon, and night. Somebody is missing you. Really desiring like the chemistry that you bring, the spark that you bring. And I'm hearing that it serves them right though, because when you were that spark, it wasn't appreciated. Okay? Look, you got return. Somebody is thinking of you, and when they do think of you, it's some type of, you know, it's something with like thrill, some type of excitement or something like that returns. Okay? Somebody really just want to be like in some type of peaceful setting, go for a walk, go by the beach, go by the lake, go by the piers, boardwalk energy, yeah. Okay? Yeah, somebody really thinking about returning, but it's something with this having to release this open heart obsession that they have. See, intimacy. It's something about this bonding. Maybe you're offering, you know, some type of intimacy, but again, it does not involve touch. And we have beauty here. See, it's something about like somebody being very charming, kind-hearted, graceful. Yeah. Somebody be just hooking up with people like aimless connections or what I'm getting like that, Scorpio, because it's something about the beauty and intimacy return. Like somebody got to think about you as well too. Look, we got spying, possibilities, shallow. So somebody looking at a situation and they saying that the possibilities are slim to none. It's something about you having some type of boundaries up. Damn. Look, finality, farewells, closure. Yeah, you done ended something. So yeah, Scorpio, it's something about somebody being shallow, yet they was charming when it came to this intimacy. And they want an opportunity, baby, to get a second chance because they desiring you, craving you right now. Something about the different possibilities that comes along with you. Again, with that ecstasy, that thrill-seeking energy, is something about risk, adventure. Okay. We got spying. Somebody might be watching you take risks, watching you go on adventures, watching you operate in this free-spirited energy. It's something about, again, disclosure, something being left behind. Yeah, somebody feels left behind. Look, it's something about your beauty and your healing. Releasing, purifying, cleansing. Yeah, healing, beauty, open-hearted. Withdrawn, confession. It's something about you not talking anymore either. All action. You focused on yourself. Focused on, you know, what lies ahead. Focused on what, the bigger picture is what it's given. It's something about, like, longevity. How many? 3. Okay, I keep them. We got loyalty and rejection. So you was loyal to somebody and they rejected you, or they rejected your loyalty. Boundaries, pride, past life. See, due to some type of karmic experiences or past life experiences that somebody had, they actually grew to be arrogant. And it's something about them placing up some type of boundaries, placing up some type of restrictions. Yeah. And it was rejection again. Disloyalty. They abandoned you. Abandoned trusting, dismissed reliability, irrational fear, believing. Yeah, see, somebody thought that something could possibly happen, so they felt as if they was protecting themselves when in all actuality they was hindering themselves. Rejection, shallow obsession. See, and somebody really didn't do too much self-nourishing neither. Somebody was like, they lacked self-awareness. It's something about, like, the confidence and, yeah, See, so with this loyalty, you trusting in yourself. Again, you taking these risks and different possibilities are opening up to you. It's like you got somebody trying to convince you of what could go right, and it's something about, again, this repeated behavior. Like, yeah, no. You already know. Loyalty, past life. Somebody might be loyal to another person as well, too, or has some type of connections to another person from karmic land that's spying on them. When it comes to this return, this chemistry, beginnings, karma. Everybody getting karma. Seem like one person getting karma, right? Okay, so first of all, 2 people. Okay, Scorpio, you in a relationship. The person you in a relationship with got a third party. Okay, this third party or you find out about, however it goes, baby, you end up separating yourself. So now it's the partnership. The person that you separated yourself from still longing, craving, and all the rest of that, and then their person is paying attention to them, paying and knowing, you know what I mean, when it comes to you, it's something about the actions that they took in order to be placed in a position. Everybody feels a certain type of way. And it is what it is. Somebody is being arrogant. Yeah. And again, that's the finality. They wanted to be stubborn. When it came to loyalty, they still had karmic lessons to learn. They decided to operate in pride. And when it came to their healing, they rejected it. So now there's boundaries. Twin flame dynamic. They rejected their twin flame. Yeah. That's tough. Yeah, when it comes to mirroring emotions, shared feelings, reflection, this person, they abandoned their twin flame. Rejected their twin flame. They decided to be shallow, be hollow, empty. Instead, they wanted to operate with like infatuation and obsession and yeah. Instead of nourishing this soulmate energy. Yep. It is what it is, shit. Exhaustion. You just simply tired of an individual. You don't give a damn who they is no more. Look, abandoned. That's what I'm saying. Abandoned. You were loyal and somebody left you out, walked away, cold. They went cold on you. Even if they didn't completely leave the home, it's like, hello, is anybody fucking there? It's an empty vessel. Deja vu. Look, commitment. They abandoned this commitment. Marriage, promises, fidelity, past life, spying, return, chemistry, beginnings, karma. Somebody abandoned something thinking that they would be able to rekindle it again. We got ecstasy here. Okay, so when it comes to this commitment, somebody was chasing thrills, excitements, looking for a good time. Being arrogant. What's going on? We got one day here. Distracted, see? Damn. Somebody was too distracted to pay attention to their twin flame. Yeah, they got sidetracked. And they kept on putting something off one day. Right now, they chasing ecstasy. And when it comes to this commitment, they abandoned it. Somebody was very non-committal. You know, ain't nothing else to say for them. Like they want to be a whore. And then we started back where we, divine film, baby, you had to adjust your own crown. Oh, I heard that, what's that Janae Aiko and, her, that bullshit. Because she said, I am in control now. I can fix my own crown. I need you to go now or some shit like that. Look, escaping. Because she said, I feel like I give so much and don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now I'm done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now did she say that flexing on my exes and my model? Yeah. She said some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch in the shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit. Back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown. Got nothing to lose. I am on my own now. I am in control now. I need you to go now. I can fix my own crown. Yep. Yep. Back up on my bullshit. Back up on the scene. Done dealing with you. You don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you. You don't know how to love me. I'm done dealing with you, so I'm back. Yeah. Ooh. I like that. And then that picture, adjusted my crown. Ooh, escaping. Yup. What's going on? Let's close this out. We got running, escaping, running. Okay. So somebody was using abandonment as escapism. When it came to them running from this commitment, realization, it's something where somebody was trying to act like they don't see something. If they act like they don't see it, then they can play dumb. They can, you know what I mean? Yeah, no. realization. They was chasing thrills, and they was simply operating in their pride since something has ended with this intimacy, and you done released this lusting. You ain't fucking with them. Now they realizing. Look, divine masculine. One day. Damn. What's going on? Hoping. Hoping a divine masculine realize. Running, escaping. Damn. That's fucked up, Scorpio. I can feel this, baby. In better days. Look, only you. You gotta, it's something with you being devoted to yourself. It's something you, I could dig it, baby. Hoping divine masculine realizations. Running, escaping. So you was more than patient with somebody. Hoping, but they was distracted when it came to this twin flame dynamic. They rejected you because they was shallow when it came to, again, this infatuation with this healing, you know, this soulmate connection. Divine masculine, one day boundaries, healing, beauty, open heart, withdrawn, confessions, realizations, ecstasy, pride, finality, intimacy, releasing, lusting, shocking, running, commitment, past life, spying. So somebody was looking, they kept on reaching back for people in their past. I said that too. Past life, spying, return, chemistry, beginnings, karma. Yeah. Somebody went back to somebody from their past that they ain't had no business fucking with neither. Dark witch, bitch doing spell work and everything else. Your spirit guides tapped you into that and you was removed from a situation. That's their karma though. Somebody didn't learn lessons from this past life experience. Yeah, instead of facing it, somebody decided to try escaping some type of abandonment wounds that they had. And there's something about them being loyal to the different possibilities and risks that they was taking, thinking that it was some type of deepness to a situation where they would be able to get a second chance because you were still going to be clinging, holding on to them. Look, trapped. They trapped in this realization. They the only ones stuck, tied down, captive, longing, craving, you know. And it just is what it is, Scorpio. You know, it's okay, you know what I mean? Get your emotions, you cry, whatever you want to do, baby. But once you release that, you go on about your business, okay? You release it and let it go. It's okay to visit, but you cannot stay. But, yeah, no, you can't stay here, for sure, okay? All right, baby. That was your read.